Leadership, Brian, and inspiration are words often used to describe sports and individuals in sports, but they also apply to your family. If you can elaborate about your mom and dad, what they've meant to you, your brothers and sisters, and just how much of an inspiration they are and have provided you guys leadership.
Well, with my family, we've been taught since I can remember anyways, at a very early age, basically that the team is more important than any one individual. That's the only way it can really work. And being from such a large family, our parents really instilled that in us with how they lived day to day, how they sacrificed for the betterment of their kids every single day. We're very fortunate to be a part of a big family. All of us, we've learned so many great lessons along the way that we didn't even realize we were learning. And it started and ended with my parents. Like they bent over backwards for us to provide for us any kind of opportunity, especially if we were showing the interest, the work ethic, and the passion for, most of the time sports in general, but in any kind of arena in our lives that we wanted and we had passion about. They were there to support us as long as we were doing things the right way and we were taking advantage of all the opportunities that were given to us.
You've got younger brothers around the same age as Mitch, Austin, and Willie. Has there been a carryover from family life in Hingham to what you've been able to do, at least in the short term, with the Maple Leafs?
I think especially with how these kids are being brought up here, I mean, they're light years ahead of where I was. And with my younger brothers, I try to teach them, as my older brothers did to me, things that we've learned along the way in terms of having some hardships or things not going exactly how you planned them out. The journey is one of the most fun parts when I look back on my time playing. It really is the ups and downs that I've gone through, the tough days that I've gone through that have brought me to where I am. Those are such important days and huge things where at the end of the day when you go to sleep, you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to try a little bit harder. I think for the most part I try to give my brothers a hard time, let them know that they have some good opportunities in front of them. If they're not taking advantage of the opportunities that they have, I make sure they know about it. I'm getting to know the young guys here, and they really are. They're a lot of fun to be around. They have a passion for the game. They want to get better. And when the puck's on their stick in the NHL, they want to make a difference. And I think that's lesson number one. They already have that down. That's pretty important. When the games down the stretch get a little bit harder, we're going to have some fun, obviously. And they're going to learn some new things just through experience. And some of the older guys here will be there for them and try to lead the way as best we can.
You and your wife are expecting a second child shortly. Declan was born in the midst of the playoffs a couple of years ago. What's it been like balancing hockey with family life?
Well, I mean, you think about the two greatest things that somebody could have in their life. And number one is the family aspect. I've been able to I met my wife when I was in New York. I met my wife because I was playing hockey for the New York Rangers. That's how I got the opportunity to meet her. I'm so blessed and fortunate to have a wife that understands my career and what I need to do on a day-to-day basis, all the quirks that go with being a pro athlete. And we were blessed to have Declan in the conference finals. Kind of an abundance of blessings, I guess you could say. It was definitely a different time for me. Something I hadn't experienced, obviously, and right on through it, she's just been so supportive. Even before we were married, I've had some injuries. She's kind of dropped everything, taking care of me, and she had her own life going on, and she really committed to that. It's just been, I think back about how it's all kind of unfolded, and I've got so many people in my corner. It's really amazing. And then to have Declan, we're blessed to have another baby coming in May. It really is the greatest thing that I've ever been able to do is to be a father. And we don't lose sight of that. We're very, very fortunate and very blessed.